Yes, sir.
Did you do that?
No. Hey, Josh.
Hello, Josh. Hi, Deanna.
We had a hard time getting connected, so
Sorry we're late.
You might have got 2 notifications.
Hello, Deanna, Trina, Linda, Carmen. Hello. April, Barbara, Carla, Allie.
Hail, hail, the gang's all here.
Violetta, Carrie, if I'm missing anybody, I apologize. Beth, Kay. Oh, they're flashing in now. Raphael, Carol, Catherine, Tanisha, Shirley, Sally.
All right, Al.
They're all coming. Let's join the Halloween party.
So you want to show them last week's paintings?
Do you want to say anything about them, or?
No, go ahead.
Well, you did 2 of them.
Well, you'll figure it out. What is that?
That is a bottle bottom pour.
Let's get it in the camera.
I'm getting there. And that was done without an airbrush.
That's all natural. And then we have Alan's reverse swipe. This painting is already sold. So that will be heading out in a week and a half. And then this last one was a dirty pour.
This was on a gallery wrap canvas. And this one sold too, didn't it?
Well, it's been spoken for, but we'll see.
So where would you like them put in the pourage?
Yeah, keep them way where we're going to be with wet paint. So we're still working on the pourage. I should have it finished by Friday and we'll do our studio tour. We ended up buying a couple more rack systems. So trying to find room for everything and actually have a flow. So
Along with another work table.
yeah, we got another workbench too. So Nate would have his own workbench and not bother me at mine. So Nate's GoFundMe is wrapping up this week. Nate, do you have a day that you're going to end it? Because he has to close it so that he can get the money in time. So if we get Nate to put down what day the last day is to donate to his GoFundMe and the link. He will be here November 7th through the 14th.
What? 7 days?
A whole week. A whole week of Nate.
Oh, wow.
So he's thinking tomorrow so he can get his tickets. He's flying in from Sierra Vista, Arizona to North Carolina.
Mary's in Sublimity, Oregon.
Okay.
You're up.
I am up.
Better up.
So don't forget, Thursday night, we are doing the drawing for the sponsor giveaway. So you still have time to donate to get into that. I need an apron.
Yeah.
Just set it right there. It's fine. I won't trip over it there. I don't think.
You say that now. I will.
So we've been getting a lot of donations through PayPal this week. And
Good night, Mel. Glad you could stop in. She's out shopping for her daughter's wedding.
oh, that sounds like
She's gonna
fun.
watch later. Okay, and Monica wants to know, does it have to be go through GoFundMe or she prefers to do PayPal?
Monica, he has a PayPal link on his channel that you can go through to donate through him.
Oh, Mary, take cover. She says they're having a tornado.
Oh no. Be safe, Mary. So we have all these cute little gadgets here to play with tonight. We kind of are playing Mad Scientist tonight. So look at all this fun. Mad Science. There you go. Nate put the link up.
Oh, what about Valerie's skin?
That is over underneath your fire, I believe. And it's wrapped in paper. Right here. So Valerie Smith, and I seen her here already, sent us this beautiful resin skin to play with. So Nate and I are going to play with that when he comes. Maybe make some jewelry out of it. Not sure what we're going to do with it yet, but it's really super pretty. And it has some sparkles in it. So we were going to do something with that. I already have it in my jewelry box.
So thank you, Valerie. We'll put it to good use.
Yeah, and it's still a little pliable, so we won't have to worry about cracking it when we cut it. So I think I'm going to go ahead. Which one are you using, babe? Did you decide?
Yeah, I'm doing the Beaker.
You doing this one?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll set that back there then. So I'm going to do an 8x20 with this biggin. And we're just going to do a kind of like a ring pour, except we're going to tilt the
Getting
canvas.
the heartbeat, so.
Already?
Yeah. When you have plain white.
All right, now listen. These are going to be right here, okay?
Okay. Monica has got a question. Can you loosen the skin, or how does it work?
She peeled it off from plastic that she had under the canvas when she did her resin piece. So what we'll do is, I have a Dremel, so we'll try to cut what we want out of it, and then we can sand it and buff it.
Trina says she loves the spider
You
rings.
like my spider rings?
Got an orange one just for you.
I do. I said that's for Trina. Okay, 8x20. We don't have an event going tonight either. Make sure all my tape is stuck good and tight.
Hello, Mylene.
So if this is the first time you're watching, we tape the backs of our canvases off and put push pins in to keep them up off of our pouring surface. It makes it easier for us to get up underneath and clean the excess paint off.
Valerie said parchment paper is great for peeling everything.
It is, yeah. But these pads do it too, though, if you let them dry.
What did we try that didn't work so well?
Wax paper.
Yeah.
Wax paper was horrible. So I spent probably the good afternoon mixing paints today. And I did get 2 of the Fine Touch from Hobby Lobby. So I had an ocean green and a deep violet.
Okay, I got a question here too. Kitty says, what type brand of canvas do you prefer? And she said she's discovered Jerry's Artorama.
Yes. Jerry's has a brand called Practica or Practica. Not exactly sure because I only see it online. So I'm not exactly sure how it's pronounced. But that canvas is very nice for acrylic pouring. I'm using the Creative Inspirations canvas. I do like these because they're stapled this way in the corners. I don't know if I can peel it back and show you. Find a loose end. Here we go.
We want to welcome Seamus from UK. Glad you could join us.
I like canvases that are stapled like that because then you don't have that flap. When I do get them and they have the other one, I just hit it with my staple gun. I bought a small staple, light duty stapler.
Valerie said, hey, I did my first 2 Jerry's Artorama orders, y'all.
I still haven't turned in all my stuff yet. Nate helped me work on my bio. I still have to get my son to take a decent picture of me. And I do have to do a testimonial on the products. Once I get that all sent in to Mike, then I can order the products that I want to review. And then we'll have links so you guys can go directly to purchase those products. And that's how I will be an advocate until their affiliation program starts.
Hey, Ron Lee's got a question. How do you get all of the paint out of 2-ounce bottles?
I put the Floetrol in the bottle. So if you're putting your paint in your cup and then your glue, put a little bit of Floetrol in there and stir it up to get it moving. Put the Floetrol in the 2-ounce bottle, shake and shake and shake, and pour that in. And just keep doing that until you get the right consistency inside your cup. It's a good way to clean it all out. I am going to spray that with WD-40.
Valerie said she did hers on the fine. I'm assuming as a typo, it should be phone, and told them y'all referred me.
There you go.
And Maria said she just received her Jerry's order today.
Cool.
Posted it on your page.
Cool. Yes, I love the Soho paint, and I just ordered some Lucas Krill today myself because it was a pretty low price today.
Seamus, I apologize. I didn't mean to pronounce your name wrong.
What did you say?
I pronounced it the way I saw it.
Oh.
It's Seamus, though. Thank you for the correction.
All right. So I'm going to do, I think I want to do some metallic, but I don't want to do all metallics. But I have a bunch of paint left over here that I want to use up. And one of them is that Fine Touch. And that was the Ocean Green. And I also have some Teal Topaz left over. I really overmixed today.
Nate saying, do some color shift.
I didn't mix the color shift, Nate. Not yet, because I ran out of glue. And I looked at the clock. It was already 5:15. And I thought, nah, I got to stop right here because I had to get ready for tonight.
Trina's asking about TJ. TJ is a little under the weather right now.
Yeah, he's got a cold. Every time we take him to the doctor, he gets sick. And it definitely wasn't the flu shot that made him sick. But Alan's been sick, so he probably caught it from him.
Yeah, it's probably me.
Yeah, it's all you.
Okay. Trudy says she likes your spider rings. Very nice. And Maria says, didn't you say Jerry's was going to have a big sale soon?
They are. I'm not sure how they're going to do it on the website, but it's Art in the Carolinas is the 9th through the 11th. And that's their lowest prices of the season. I'm not sure if it's just the retail stores or if it's online. If I talk to Mike before that, I definitely will let you guys know on my Facebook page. So you guys will have a heads up.
Carrie Simmons has got a question. How long does the paint last after you mix it?
Oh, I've got paint on this wall that's been mixed over a month ago. Some of them maybe 2 months ago. Just give it a good shake. It's still good. And if you're questioning it as far as the silicone goes, because I put the silicone in mine, just add one or two more drops and you should be good.
You will see some separation in paints if you
haven't
mixed them in a while.
Yeah, like this. See how it's separated right here? But if you just give it a good shake.
Taking the eraser off the top.
Yes, taking the eraser off the top.
So you don't get
It's
scolded.
fine. It mixes right back up. And it's good to use. We haven't had any issues.
No, we've had some up there a couple, 3-4 months.
Oh, I've had some longer than that. Like these old ones
Like
here.
the ones with the roofing nails still in them.
Yeah, the ones with the roofing nails still in them are like 3 months old. All right, so I need something to go with these 4 colors. This is kind of a black, I think it's a black onyx. I don't remember what I mixed that from. I think it was mixed. This might be, no, it's not gunmetal either. But anyway, I want to use it. Don't know what it is. Could be an iridescent.
Trudy is saying silver.
I was thinking silver too.
Okay, Sandy Coulter wants to know. She said she's new to fluid arts and she wants to know, does anyone know if there are normally any Black Friday sales in art supplies?
I'm trying to remember if Jerry's had a Black Friday last year. It might have been just in the store though. Okay. So I'm gonna have to put paint down on the canvas, but I don't want to do that first.
We got requests for bronze, silver,
I got silver.
navy blue.
I was thinking an indigo just to throw it all off.
To counteract.
Contrast. Counteract. Because I don't have a lot of this phthalo green. It's like, what else do I got over here?
Sandy likes green.
I think this might be my mix. Yeah, this is the Prussian blue iridescent, Ellen. So make sure if you get to that bottle tonight that you use that one.
Okay. Laura says orange.
Ugh.
Sandy says lime. We're hearing bronze, lilac, brown. Marilyn's got a question. Do you have problems with silver getting lumpy when you add Floetrol?
No, not with the Soho. Not at all. I'm going to put some white in the bottom here. Well, maybe I'll do black. I don't know.
Carrie said burgundy. We're getting calls for bright purple. Orange is a good color with blue.
Not with that phthalo green, it's not. We'll get mud.
Catherine wants to know, anyone need a cat?
A cat?
She's in heat and won't shut up. I'm willing to airmail her to you.
That was the indigo from Lucas, one of my absolute favorite colors. I'm going to follow that with teal topaz from Deco Art.
Allie's being awfully quiet and behaving herself. I wonder what she's up to.
And then we'll add the ocean green from Fine Touch, and that's from Hobby Lobby. I wanted to try these paints. We'll follow that with some silver.
Kitty wants to know, when mixing, have you ever used tap water or is purified best?
I only use bottled water. Our water's horrible here to begin with. We don't even drink it. We have a filter. But you want to be careful. Some minerals. If you have well water, that's fine.
Tracy said she just got here and wants to know what we're doing.
I'm just going to do a waterfall pour.
Allie says she's eating. That's why it's keeping her fingers from going rogue.
She's chewing while she's talking. Ah! A little bit of white, and then I'm going to go back with the indigo and some more silver. And I think that should be enough paint for
And
sure.
Tamara says, does it make a difference if you use spring water or purified?
No. You just want to use something that doesn't have a lot of minerals in it because it can affect the paint, the chemistry of the paint too.
Yeah, Trudy, not only do we have a Michael's here, but we're on a first name basis with most of the sales clerks, so
Hercules, open that for me. Yes, we are.
they're good to us though.
Yeah, they do. If I forget my coupons, they're like, well, which one did you want to use? And I just, whatever you got. And then, of course, I get my senior citizen discount because I'm over 55.
Okay, Lori Nye says she has a 36 by 36 to do and she's scared to death. Nothing that a leaf blower won't take care of.
Oh, Alan. Well, I have a 36 by 48 that I haven't touched yet. I'm kind of waiting for Nate to get here because it's going to go in my living room. And it's going to go above my mantle. So I wanted something really neutral. Nate and I both like the earthy feel of painting. So I think if we put our heads together, I can think of something to put on that canvas. Maybe while he's here.
Your heartbeat's coming back.
It is.
Yeah. Jackie wants to know, did you thin the silver paint?
That is all mixed with my recipe.
Kim Rody says she just got here, was in her room mixing paint. And she said there's no TV in there. Is this the first pour?
It
Yes,
is the
Kim.
first pour.
Glad you could join.
I'm trying not to get paint on my spideys. All right.
We actually have 2 Michaels within, what, half hour of us?
Yeah. And a Hobby Lobby.
And a Hobby Lobby.
And Joann's and AC Moore. Yeah. It's bad.
Yep, leaf blower is a huge straw. Exactly. Valerie said she got her first huge canvas from a thrift store. So if she messes it up, no biggie. That's
Right.
actually what
I did that one, that tree or the 3 flowers on. That horrible fork and spoon painting.
Jennifer says she's got 3 Michaels, 2 Hobby Lobby, 2 Michaels, 3 Hobby Lobbies, and a Joann's within 10-minute drive.
Ugh. I would love that. We'd be in trouble. Well, I don't know, because after a while you run out of money.
Yeah.
We spent money this weekend on things that we did not have fun spending money on, did we? We had to buy a racking system for above the garage door to store stuff up there. And we bought 2 more drying racks and a workbench. So it wasn't any fun. Okay, so I'm going to lift this up. Actually, I'm going to hold that up with a cup.
Tracy Smith wants to know what colors. Sorry, Tracy.
We did indigo from
no.
Lucas. Oh,
Go ahead.
indigo from Lucas, Soho Silver, ocean green from Fine Touch, teal topaz from Deco Art, and I had a little bit of phthalo green left over.
Let's see. So I think this is a question for you. Tracy Smith says, what colors are you going to put in your living room since it's natural?
I'm leaning towards like earthy, like light Wedgwood blue color. I did buy some pillows that have coral on them. You know, that beachy theme stuff.
Your heart beating again.
I'm sorry. So I didn't want to go anything that was bold. Oh, sorry, guys. I hate when it does that. This camera is so sensitive.
I saw here. Rosemary Dunn says she loves watching you guys. Always have fun watching you pour.
Okay, so I'm kind of digging this right here. I want to get that paint in the middle before I start pouring it over. See how cool that is. So I do have a video scheduled for tomorrow. It is a bottle bottom pour done with red and gold and black. Came out pretty. And then I need to film some more this week. But I have got, and I'll tell you guys the same thing I said to Nate. I have 83 paintings that need to be cleaned and varnished. Also, be prepared. Just telling you guys now, giving you a heads up. Nate and I are doing an auction on November 8th. It's a Thursday night at 8 o'clock on my channel here. He is bringing some of his paintings with him that he can fit in his extra suitcase. He's going to be videoing those paintings and sending me the video so I can upload it and y'all can see what paintings we'll have available before the auction. So we will be shipping everything from here. So if you're going to come and you're going to bid, you have to make sure as soon as we send you that invoice that you pay that day or the next morning so we can get those shipped out to you. I'm kind of liking that, just the way it is. Should I tilt this off more that way?
No.
It's really pretty, but the cells are coming up through there.
Tracy Smith says, put Nate to work.
Oh, Nate's going to be helping me. He already said he would, but I'm trying to have everything done before he gets here.
Shirley Coffee's calling out, mine. Jennifer says, leave it.
I'm leaving it. I'm going to torch it, though. Oops, I almost lost a spider on that one. So this was an 8 by 20.
Howard Smith says she's got a funny story. She found out one of her friends does pours, and she saw it and loved one of his so much she had one of his hung up in her house before one of her own. I get that.
Yeah. All right,
Tracy
guys.
Says, how and you, Nate, meet up?
Nate started following my art page on Facebook, and we would just comment back and forth, and then he started commenting quite a bit on my videos. I don't know, and then he was here on the lives, and
He's helping out.
Yeah.
Made him a moderator.
we did a video chat, and that was the end of that because we video chat all the time now, and he's hilarious. You guys are going to love him on the lives because I'm thinking about setting up the camera so you can see us both while we're painting because I
Head pour.
have the work tables now. So
Kathy Isaacson wants to know. She hates to throw everything away, and she wants to know: do we wash and reuse our cups?
sometimes it all depends what size they are because I'm having a hard time finding this size right now. I like them because they don't have the ridges in them. They're great for paint mixing.
Ellie. She fed him once and he never left.
He's gonna come and eat, and that's probably the problem we're gonna have. I'm just kidding.
Somebody else said, where is it? When's the next auction? Lucia wants to know.
It is. Who wants to know?
Lucia?
Where is it?
Lucia Newman?
Yeah, she didn't pay for her last one. I still have her painting there.
I don't think that's her name.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so it's Thursday next. Whoa. Oh, that was not good. It's
Well, we got a pail already.
I know. Actually, it's next Thursday night at 8 p.m. Nate will be here Wednesday at, his plane comes in, I think around 5:10, if that's the ticket he gets. And we are going to get right to work.
Kim Rody wants to know, where did you get that size of canvas? She says she'd never find the long, narrow canvas.
That's Jerry's Artorama, and it's the Creative Inspirations canvas. They are 8 by 20. I'm going to pull a couple tiles out of here real quick, Al.
We've got a show coming up this weekend too, don't we? That we're going to? Not part of, but
What are you talking about?
Saturday?
Saturday.
Isn't that Jerry's?
No, that's when Nate's here. That's why we had Nate change his date
Oh,
so he could go with
I thought
us.
it was this weekend.
No, next weekend. Art in the Carolinas. And we're hoping Kathy will be there, remember? That's a pretty tile. Could you set me up some cups? Please, sir.
Where would you like them?
Yeah, back there.
How many?
4. Might as well do a set. I have 36 tiles with 1 coat of resin on them and about 50 some more waiting. Yeah, I got a lot of work to do.
And I know Laura's been asking when we're going to put them out on Etsy.
Well, as soon as I get the second coat on the first ones, then I can go ahead and put them on Etsy. Because I can take pictures of them. They only take 72 hours to cure. So
Carrie wants to know, do you prep the tiles before painting them?
these are taped off already. We put a big stack here of them all the time, and they're cleaned with alcohol, so they're ready to go. That's a good idea too to do, guys, because you always have runoff from your paintings. Just get an offset spatula and just drag that paint really slow.
Also, this question is the video for the red, black, and gold up.
It'll be up tomorrow.
Rose wants to know, do you frame before selling?
I do not.
Tracy wants to know, what size tiles do you use?
These are 4 by 4.
Which you can purchase at Home Depot.
Yeah, they're $8 a case.
For a case of 100.
Yep.
Really good deal. They're not free, but they're not expensive either. We happened to be at Home Depot this weekend, and we were looking for those freebies, and
They aren't square. That's the whole thing. We saw them, but they aren't square.
okay, Tracy says, I do get updates when you're doing lives, but are you and Nate going to be doing any lives at different times than usual?
Yes. Whenever the bug hits us that, oh, let's paint this. Oh, let's go live while we paint this. So, yeah. Nate hasn't done a live yet, so he'll probably be a little nervous. I'll smack him a few times. He'll be all right.
Judy McKinley wants to know, what can you do with the tiles? Coasters?
Yes, these are going to be coasters. Or, you know what else is a good idea? If you do shows, just have these available. They don't have to be sets. And sell them for $5 a piece at your shows. That way, you'd sell more of these than you will artwork because people like to pick up little things for $5.
Carrie Easley wants to know, are these tiles under your name anywhere? Amazon?
They'll be in my Etsy shop when I get
When
them
they're
up.
finished.
Yeah, when they're finished.
Catherine, that's a good point. If you have it, Habitat for Humanity Restore. All shapes, colors, and sizes are practically free.
Yep.
Yes, Kitty, $8 for 100 tiles. They do it by square footage.
Yep.
So the pricing is a little different, but it works out.
I think it was 64 cents a square foot was what it came out to. But they're usually the bottom shelf.
Carrie said, no, I mean the blank ones. No, they're not in your shop.
No.
We pick those up.
Yeah, we get them at Home Depot.
Home Depot. We've also seen them at Lowe's Home Improvement.
There. So instead of wasting paint, just pick it up, throw it on some tiles.
We could almost do a...
That's not very pretty right there, though. I might want to grab that skin, though. I kind of like this right here.
Uh-oh, sounds like you need more cups.
No.
Sure.
This, yeah.
Oh, you do it on. Okay.
I like that white in there.
Okay. Kate Stewart says, I have a POS for a phone. I should break down and buy a laptop. Laptop or paint? The dilemma is real.
Oh, I know. That would be a tough one.
Kathy Isaacson wants to know, do you use the plastic side up on the chucks to catch the paint?
I do. That's why I do that. If I wasn't going to save paint, I would have it the other way.
And Mary's got a question. Do you prep the tiles with anything?
Just alcohol.
Allie, behave yourself. Just because you're done eating doesn't mean you can get the fingers back.
She being a bad girl?
Not yet, but we know it's getting that time.
Look how pretty that is in there.
Okay, question from Creative Escapades, Acrylic Pouring Passion. What do you coat with?
It all depends how much I love the painting myself. If I don't already have it sold, a lot of times people will contact me after they watch a video or a live and tell me they want to purchase that painting. So I give them the option to either have varnish or resin.
Don't lose the bluebird in there.
It was so pretty left in the cup, I had to use it.
Okay, Catherine Poulin wants to know, can y'all just varnish the tile or do you have to resin?
Oh, on the tiles. All right, so there are different things you can use. We have engine enamel paint or spray paint. It's not even paint, it's spray gloss. I think I have that on my Amazon shop that you bake on for 20 minutes. But there is nothing like the stone coat because the hot coffee cups won't stick to them. And I know a lot of people are afraid to resin, but this is the best way to practice resining is to do it on tiles.
Kim Rhodey says she's doing her first show December 8th. I like that one.
Yeah, I like this one too.
How do you display your canvases?
When you do a show, you know, I've got this idea. The room dividers, they have the wicker room dividers. If there's a way to build feet for them, you could just hang your paintings in the wicker. I haven't done any shows that I need to hang. Most of mine are on, I do mine online.
Catherine Poole says she's not afraid, she's just broke.
I moved all those cups. Oh, I see one. Okay. Yeah, that'll be a good tile. I'm going to put this in the bucket. It's weird having a bucket out here tonight, Al.
Most artists are broke.
Yes, we're starving artists. Any little bit of money we get goes into supplies, right? I know that's where mine goes.
Marie wants to know, when you resin seal your tiles, how long do you wait before removing the blue tape from the back? Or do you remove it before you resin?
No, I leave the blue tape on. If you get it so it's not super close to the edge, it's easier to get it off. I try to take it off after that second coat. Now, there are some people that will say that they remove the tape 3 to 4 hours after they pour the resin. That's fine, but when you go to do the second coat, you have to tape it again. So why waste the tape? It's not that hard to get the stone coat off. I found that anyway.
Okay, Laura wants to know, on the alcohol, do you use 50 or 90% on tiles?
I use the 91%. This one. You can get it at Walmart or at Dollar General. Those are the two cheapest places to get it. The ones at the dollar store are only 70%.
Nick says hi, everyone.
Hey, Nick. All right, darling.
gonna get the wrong apron.
Yes, don't wear my resin apron. It can be all stiff. Where did you see Nick come in?
He just said, hello,
Oh.
everyone.
Yeah, Nick and Nate.
Geez, should I wear it?
No, you gotta put gloves on.
Yeah. I can't fit them anyways.
Yes, I put a black cloth down. I just thought we'd be like, I wanted spooky music and wanted to scatter spiders. Then I thought, oh, what a mess that would be.
So what size canvas should I use?
That's up to you. You're on your own. Remember, I'm helping you less and less and less.
Oh no. Well, you wanted to do the big one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do that with the test tubes. Yeah, fog would have been great, huh? And glow in the dark stuff. But yeah, we're happy with just the little toys that we got to pour paint out of.
So I saw a comment a little earlier about a very lesser known fact. You can't tie your cat to a helium balloon and let it go airmail. Who was that said that? Okay. I'm going to need some suggestions for colors, but I am going to do a beaker flip. It's way up there. And
Well, Sally wanted to know where the art show was that
Yeah.
we were going to, and it's in Raleigh.
Right. Is it the Hilton?
I think it's the Hilton, yeah. I'm going to double check that. We'll let you guys know on the night of the auction where we'll be if anybody wants to come and meet us.
Yes. I know. I know.
Get him, Trina.
No orange for you.
Uh-oh.
What?
That's mean when you tell her that.
We have an orange spider.
Shirley's
for you.
already saying red, red, red.
Well, I thought Tina was teasing me this weekend, and when she was mixing paint, she had some red out here from a previous pour she did last week, just sitting in cups. But I couldn't sneak in here.
Use me.
I thought you were just teasing me.
Pull that back over the tablecloth, because otherwise you'll get paint on it. There you go. Thank you. Tracy, I've never tried that alcohol trick in the paint. It does help get rid of air bubbles if you have air bubbles in your paint after you stir it.
Mad scientist. Yeah, I got to work on those sneaking skills. I'm also hunting my hands too.
You had
Allie.
plenty of time. I went out shopping with Sharon last Wednesday, and we didn't get home till almost 7.
Yeah,
You could have painted before I got home.
yeah, that would have went over well.
I wouldn't care. Just like I said, every time you paint something now, you got to varnish it.
Maybe someday if I ever get my own channel.
Seamus said burnt sienna and any blue combo.
Burnt sienna.
And Shirley said be very, very quiet.
Very quiet. Let's go hunting rabbits.
Actually, we were cleaning up the tree out back this weekend. Maria, I believe the cups that I use to mix the paint are 14 to 16 ounce. I'm not exactly sure. They're hard plastic. Where did I put them? I think I used them all today.
Okay. Christina, what size cups are you using to mix paints?
I just answered that,
Oh.
Ellen. Mind your business. Go
Hey.
paint.
Hairy arms and all.
Oh, those other cups, Maria, those are, I believe, 12-ounce cups. And they have no ridges in them. And I think I got them at Ollie's. Nate's going to bring his gloves. Uh-oh, you guys are going to laugh when you see
Boxing
these
gloves, right?
No, you didn't see him yesterday.
No, I don't want metallic.
But no, I do not use alcohol in my paint.
Only tequila.
Only tequila. Laura's saying red, yellow, orange, black, gold.
Red, yellow, orange, black, gold.
Yeah, they are creepy, aren't they, Nick? Shirley wants red, red, red.
Okay, Trina. Orange is coming.
Well, Trina got her wish. She got her orange. Seems so quiet without the vent running.
I know. Okay. Pink. There's a pink request too.
Okay, so Alan's going to be using a beaker. How much paint does that beaker hold, Alan?
It holds 250 milliliters to the line.
Right, so that's 8
which
ounces.
Is right here. But you got all this space here
You gotta
too.
leave room for the air to go in and push that paint out.
Okay. So I'm going to do a beaker flip. But I think I want a black base. So got the black. I have a request for Creative Inspirations Burnt Sienna. Lucas, Indian Yellow. Can't poke a hole in the bottom of the beaker. That's right, Laura.
Yep. So, hey guys, hit that thumbs up while you're here, if you haven't already.
Soho, Cad Orange Deep. Premier, Purple Red. And this one here was leftover what?
Nick says easy fix to smash the bottom of the beaker. Ellen started, what, in May?
No, it was later than that.
No, because we went to New York in June.
Started what?
Painting.
It was after that.
No, you started before we went.
No.
I swear you did a painting before we went. Anyway, not very long. You have to have patience when you watch Alan paint.
Yes,
He's
I'm not
very slow.
very, very slow.
He overthinks everything. Are you going to spray it first?
Spray what?
The beaker.
No.
So what are you doing right now?
I was going to prep the canvas with black.
That's got silicone in it.
Where's the
Behind
bigger
you.
bottle?
Or you can use that big bottle right there. I think that's base paint too.
Big Bertha.
I got some old records at the animal thrift store. It's all the money goes to shelter animals. They're really thick and heavy that I want to play with too. I've made a lot of clocks already, but I need to start making some more because mine are pretty much gone. The older the album, the thicker it is. And that makes a big difference when you're making clocks.
She's done my flip beforehand. Duh. Sometimes I just...
That's a lot of albums, Catherine. Yeah, the 78s are great.
Which red was this that you had in this from Excess? Was this the Soho Crimson?
Terry, you can get the clock parts at Michael's, but I also found them on Amazon. You can buy them in bulk, or not Amazon. I'm sorry, on eBay. So you can get probably 12 kits for like $10.99, $12. So check there too. But make sure if you're using them on an album, they want to be 3/8 of an inch. And if you're using it on wood, you want 1/4 inch.
You know what?
Yes, we are not helping Alan tonight.
Who said that?
Valerie told us to leave you alone.
I always like input from the audience.
Nicole, if you're using house paint, watch my paint mixing video. If you're using it for background paint, you're just going to mix half and half Floetrol, half paint, and just add water to consistency. And you want that melted ice cream consistency.
You know, 250 milliliters is a lot of paint. I'm going to put a little white in there too. This is the base. No, this is with silicone, right? This white?
That has no silicone. Where'd you get it?
Right
Oh,
here.
yeah, that has silicone. I need to mark those bottles.
You got one here that says no,
Yeah, that one says
no,
no.
sir.
Don't touch. Oh, no, don't touch. Trina said put a squirt of white down the middle, Alan.
Yes,
Squirt.
ma'am. You still haven't answered my question. Which red was this?
That's Azo, I believe. Azo Red Deep or Crimson, one or the other.
It's a really bright red.
Mm-hmm. Where did I put those albums I bought? Wherever I put the box.
And I apologize in advance for being slow, guys, but
I just want to show you real quick, guys, while he's doing that. These are the albums that I pick up at the thrift store. They're smaller, but they're so nice and thick that they make great clocks.
those are the 78s, aren't they?
The one I bought has Foxtrot on it, so it's really old. I wish I had the dates on them.
Are they as old as dirt?
They're older than dirt. Shirley said she got her wish. Thank you, Alan.
Well, you're welcome.
I have a clock around here somewhere.
On the wall.
Up above you. I can show you the one that I kept because it went yellow.
I feel like a mad scientist.
But here's the clock. This is resin. And I have a video how I show how I tape the backs off with wax paper and electrical tape so the backs don't get dirty. I'm going to start doing a lot more tutorials because, you know, some of the stuff we don't do anymore.
Every time I paint, it's a tutorial.
Why did you put
What not to do.
that brownish color in there?
Burnt sienna.
Oh,
It was a request.
oh, it was. I have another one around here somewhere. You're welcome, Terry. They're fun to do. And the bottom pours look really cool on them too. And it makes a nice background for a painting or for a clock.
A little squirt for Trina.
I
Down
have
the
not
center.
painted CDs. I just never got any out here to paint them.
I'm not to the 250 mil line yet, but I think that's enough paint. Let's see if I can
He
show
is
you
my
the
little
layering.
grasshopper.
Yeah, the flip is going to be.
I just
Touch
clean
and
them
go.
with alcohol, Kim.
Okay,
Same
guys.
thing.
Drum roll, please.
Is that good enough?
Ooh.
You could put contact paper on the back. That's an idea too, Jen. Thank you for that. The iridescent sparkles show up really well on dark colors. The metallics, you got to be careful. Sometimes they like to sink. Are you having any luck with that little beaker there?
Coming out very, very slow.
Watch my supply video, Nicole. If you go to my playlist, there's one tab there that says tutorials, and that'll start you right from supplies to finishing your painting and how to ship it. Lift very slowly. It smells more like harassment.
What?
Ellie, she said when we encourage you, it sounds like harassment. I don't remember. Did you spray that beaker?
I did not. I did.
Oh boy, that's going to be fun to clean.
Oh, no. It's gonna be a mistake.
I do cover the label, Marie. You want to make sure you gesso over that label. And if it's a red label, I would only do dark colors on it because that red has a tendency to bleed through no matter what you do to it. Some people can soak them and get the labels off. I have not tried that yet, and I do plan on trying that.
Whoa.
They had iridescent medium at Jerry's. That's awesome. This is a beaker. I don't know. What do you want to call it, Al?
A flip beaker.
A flip beaker. Is it a flip and drag? Well, you didn't go into the black.
Yeah, I
so
did
no.
drag a little.
She's not, Kathy. She's going to the mountains with her husband. I already talked to her. We were thinking about going down there for her grand opening, though, on December 1st. She's about a, hour and a half?
Who's that?
Hour, Sanford?
Sanford. Yeah, about an hour and a half.
Yeah, about hour and a half. Laura, I don't know. I just think if you probably use some kind of adhesive remover, you wouldn't even have to soak them in the hot water. Well, not even hot water. I wonder if wallpaper stripper would work. We have a baby bottle brush that we use to clean all our bottles with, so that probably will get the beaker clean.
Yeah. We picked that up. What, Dollar Tree?
Kitty, we have not tried those paints. My friend Heather Wright, she has a channel, Heather Wright Art. She has done a review on those paints. You might want to check her out. Yeah, Gugon might work. I didn't think about that either. I know he's very good luck, doesn't he, Valerie?
It's all skill. I got some land in Arizona I'll sell you too.
Ellie said she's wondering if pouring with Beaker from the Muppets would work. Man, this chat screen's going fast.
I know. That's good. That's a good thing. We like interaction. Center it. Sorry about
Sounds
the glare,
good,
guys.
Kath. Nate and I are open to whatever time.
Look at the skins on my gloves.
Okay. Good night, Trina.
Get those cuppy hands out, Allie.
Shirley said, nice cuppy hands. Yeah, let me know, Jen, before I do anything to them.
What's that?
The goo gone on the labels. I have some too.
The cells are just popping. Some people like cells, some people don't.
Maria, just soak it in hot water. It'll take, the paint will get soft enough you can peel it right off. That looks really cool, Al.
Torch it.
Thanks, Kath. I'll write it down. Yeah, if you guys are buffering, it's YouTube. It's not us because we get no buffering signal here. We did on the iPad when we used to film, but not on the laptop. I have to watch that, Valerie. I love watching kids pour for the first time. I get so excited.
Boy, there's a lot of paint in there. 250 milliliters for a 14 by 14 canvas is a lot of paint.
Did you dump quite a bit off though? Because your last painting just dried from last week.
My last painting just sold.
Well, yeah, but it's still curing. You be quiet. It's just to help the paint flow over, Terry, so that it doesn't fold over. A lot of times you'll lose your beautiful work when the paint folds over itself because it's nothing to flow with. Yeah, he could have gotten away without putting any black down.
No. I want that black in the
I know
corners.
you wanted the black, but you didn't need to use that much paint.
You know I like excess paint.
Excess paint.
Excess paint. Because you're going to want the skins when you get done picking this painting up.
I don't know. We'll see.
You're going to want them. I know it. All right. I'll see if I can.
What color is in the middle? Is that pink? Or is that red that changed with the white? You're glaring tip towards you.
I'm trying to get some of the excess paint off.
Oh.
Without losing my black edges. And without losing too much of the form.
I gotta harass him a little bit, Allie. It's my job. Careful so you don't stretch it too much, honey.
There's a sea goddess
That
in the
white's gonna
center.
sink a little bit in the middle too, so. That's right, Allie.
What's that?
We only harass those we love.
I think I want to torch it one more time.
I know, I'm waiting to see if they're mucky. Sometimes the skins, sometimes they're a little muddy when you mix the reds and oranges. You didn't put any, and you did the brown in there, right?
Burnt sienna.
The burnt sienna. Yeah.
Yes. Let's see if I can give you a close-up. Kind of a unique twist
Allie
on
said,
a
good job, Alan.
flip and pour. And this will be for sale for how much?
Oh my God, here he goes. Is that a 14 by 14?
14 by 14. Look at those
That's
cells.
65 with, I got a
Lacquer.
I have a price list somewhere. I put it somewhere.
Look at those cells, guys.
Oh, here it is. I had it on a sticker. That was right here. So many people have been emailing me about paintings.
Okay, off to the drying rack.
Drip, 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 drip.
Yeah, probably. That's pretty right there. And that's pretty right there. So yeah, I'll pull a couple.
This beaker's gonna be a you know what to clean.
That's not my job. Just kidding. Just kidding. Bloop, 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 bloop. Put that baby bottle brush in there now so we can just scrub them when we get done. Let's see what they look like. Oh, pretty. I like the way that. Did you use carmine in there?
I did not. I used the Soho Azo Red Deep.
I like that. It looks like carmine. It must be where the white mixed with the red.
Applause, applause. Laura wants to know, will more cells come up as it cures?
Yeah, the white should sink a little bit, and that'll make more cells. But the he leaves a lot of paint on the canvas.
I didn't leave a lot.
So as it dries, a lot of times the oil will come up through as it's drying and pop up another cell.
Monica, oh, Laura's already answered it. Adult pads.
Yeah, these are kind of dark. Kinda, sorta. Okay, I'm not gonna pull any of this because it's too orange. Not enough
Trina's
contrast.
gonna be sad.
Trina left so I can dump it. Just kidding.
Valerie said, scroll up. I made first dibs on Allen's. It was official. I said, mine, mine, mine.
Well, do you remember me telling you about when we used to do jewelry shows? I would be like in mad making mode and he'd come into the studio. That's when I had it in the house, which is now Jake's bedroom. But he'd come in and say, what can I do to help you? And I'm like, here, string some necklaces. And I'd just throw some beads at him. There's random gemstones and some sterling silver and say, here. Every time he did that, his necklace sold first at all the shows. So yeah, it's I get mad at him.
She gets mad at me.
He gets lucky.
She sometimes doesn't recognize my artistic talent.
Oh, okay. You have artistic talent.
I
You were in good talent. He was a handyman this weekend. He got the shelving up. He got the workbench put together. Helped me put the racks. He did everything in one day.
cooked dinner.
And he cooked dinner. And he did the dishes. And he vacuumed. He didn't do laundry though.
I folded laundry.
Yes, you did. What did I do with that extra? Oh, there it is. Do. Are you ready to play? We're going to do test tubes.
Catherine says, disco duck time. Maria says, she needs a man in her life like that. Good luck, Maria.
I'm going to do a big one. And we're going to do little test tube puddlies, like, I think. Because I have 6. So that would be perfect. All right. So I'm going to take them out of here and we'll put them in here as we fill them.
Maria says, multiple test tubes, flip and drag.
Yeah, we could do that too. I don't know if this is going to hold up very well. So I have to pick my colors out first and I have to get a base coat down. because this thing's not very sturdy.
Where's your Bunsen burner?
I don't have a Bunsen burner.
Okay, Lisa Welch says she's making coasters in NFL team colors, has an order for 5 sets of Arizona cards colors, but having trouble keeping the red from going pink with the white in there. Any advice on how to not go pink?
It's tough. If you can get a layer of black in there, just a very thin layer, it should help. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough to not get pink when you mix red and white. All right.
Welcome back, Beth.
I need a white base, I think.
Thank you for your persistence. Hopefully you won't buffer anymore.
I was going to do black because it's Halloween, but I changed my mind.
Lisa says using black, red, white, and gold. The key to that really is to keep the white and the red
Away from
separated
each
by
other.
another color.
Yeah, you could put gold in between, but then you might pull orange. That's the whole thing, though.
What you got there?
It's a dried piece of paint.
Well, it can't be one of those containers I cleaned. Or could it be?
No, it was a new one. I don't take the ones you clean. I take the new ones. That's why I buy so many of those. We went on a shopping spree to Dollar Tree. We bought 10 measuring cups for doing resin work. So we're going to be doing a lot of resin work when Nate's here.
And if anybody's
At least I
interested
am.
in buying the beakers or the test tubes, they are on sale right now, 70% off. You went blurry, huh?
Yeah, at Michael's.
At Michael's.
There we go. Sorry, guys.
What happened to the spiders?
I'm mixing. I'm doing white right now. My hands are going to be a hot mess.
Right here.
Alan's wearing. Oh, boy. I kind of missed my cleaning lady today. I hired a cleaning lady. She's the sweetest little thing. And she's only going to come every 2 weeks to help me out because it's just so hard with TJ here to get things done. But I kind of missed her today when I was doing the floors.
What are you saying? That I didn't do a good enough job?
Well, I still have my routine on Mondays, so I did get all the laundry done and all that fun stuff.
Nate says, number 2, don't do anything Ellie does. What did I miss number 1 on?
I don't know. We did not do week 4 of Nate's challenge because our studio was totally torn apart this weekend. We had racks. We were walking
Racks
through a
and
maze.
boxes and
Alan was out burning for
canvas.
3 hours yesterday.
About 4.
Plus, we had that tree down in the backyard, so he was burning some of that brush that had died off already, and it was a mess. Okay, so I'm going to have to keep those right there.
So, Ellie, did you do number 4 of Nate's challenge?
I think I want to spray these because it's going to be hard to get the bottle brush down in
she's
there.
doing it tomorrow.
Well, we could still do it.
She said she was up to Halloween shenanigans this weekend.
So I'm spraying these a little bit. Just so the paint comes
Kingdom
out.
says, so happy to be here. Well, welcome, Kingdom. Glad you could join us. We got a request for iridescent blue, olive green, terracotta, and bronze.
All in one shot?
And we got request pink, pink, pink.
I kind of like that iridescent olive green. What was it? Bronze?
Yeah. Board said iridescent blue, olive green, terracotta, and bronze.
Okay.
Carrie says just in time for the grand finale.
Bronze. Do I want a deep bronze or do I want
The test tubes we found at Michael's, they were 70% off.
Yeah,
So the rack was
$14.99.
originally
$14.99.
originally,
Mm-hmm.
but with 70% off, it was
$4.50.
$4.50. No, I thought they were $4.50 originally.
No, this was
'Cause the
$14.99.
tubes were $1.99 separate.
I just wait. I need one more color in there to break that up.
Kitty says lime.
I was thinking maybe like a Van Dyke brown for contrast.
Oh, Shirley says we're getting a disco screen.
I'm sorry, guys. It's not us. It's YouTube.
No,
It does it to us every week.
It's that.
No, it's not, because we don't see it. They see it. We don't see it.
Neon pink. No, I've been seeing it.
What, the disco screen?
Um,
No, that's the heartbeat. The disco screen is when it splits in half and it's pink and it's all speckly.
oh.
You don't go back and rewatch the video like I do. I got to put a little something dark in there.
Stephanie Brown is here.
Hey,
joining
Steph.
us from warm Florida.
Ah. All right, I'm going to start with the brown.
Kitty says she's afraid to go into Michael's. She knows what's in there.
I'm not putting a lot of paint in here.
Nate says black flash. How many times you
I
gotta tell
didn't
that?
mix it yet.
How many times you get telling that?
Nate, you need to listen. Okay, then we'll do the deep bronze.
Vicky, you prefer Kingdom or do you prefer Barnstopia?
What are you talking about?
She said she came up with her screen name.
Oh,
Nate's impatient.
can you imagine what he's going to be like next week,
Oh.
waiting to fly out here?
Can you imagine what he's going to be like when he's painting with me?
Oh, Nate, yeah, you're in for a treat.
He's impatient.
Okay, let's see what one does anyway. I kind of like that. We gonna give me some booze in those? Now, I can't poke a hole.
No. Rosemary was curious. What is your favorite paints and colors?
I would say Soho and Lucas, and it would be like the indigo blues, the Prussian blues, the yellow ochre. I like the Seamus pearls. I like the metallics from the craft paints because you can't get them from Soho.
Allie says she's been inside Google. It's much scarier than Michael's. Allie, stay away from the Zan.
The Zan. Now
Stay
you
away
sound
from
like
the
Kristen.
If Google scares you, the Zan will kill you.
The Zan.
Now, that just did a heartbeat. It's got to be all that white.
That's probably a reflection that does it. It's not wanting to come out very well.
You got to be patient.
I keep feeling like I have to sneeze, but then I just cough and it goes away. We were very good. We went to Home Depot and didn't buy any Floetrol.
That's because we had 4 gallons of it.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, but you did ask me.
I did. Yeah, you'll be regretting that decision someday when
I used a whole gallon today mixing paints and finished up a gallon of glue.
Catherine's got a good point. You'd think some of these companies would make metallics so they would get our money.
I know. Well, Urban Artist, Soho Urban Artist is made for Jerry's, so I'll work on that. Let's see what I can talk to them about, because I think they have that made for them. Because I don't see it sold anywhere else unless it's like a 6-pack or something. Oh, and we are getting very close to 50,000, guys. So watch for that video coming out probably the beginning of next week of the prizes that you'll have to choose from.
Well, Carrie from Perth, Australia. It's got to be like mid-morning, maybe noonish there.
Carrie,
Ready
did
to
you
join
get
us?
to meet Jeff and Erica when they were there?
Okay, Joe's got a question. Do you always gesso your canvas as soon as you buy before you pour?
No, I buy mine pre-gessoed. You can gesso them and sand them, and it'll make it smoother. But when we're using base coats, it covers up the texture anyways. Let me just get the bubbles out. And
Allie
let's-
says the test tube's got worms.
we're going to
Katie's
be
got a question.
tilting this and blowing it out.
How many colors can you mix before running out of Floetrol and glue? Depends how much glue you
Yeah, it
use.
depends how many ounces of each color you're doing too. Let's see. There's how much in a gallon?
120 ounces.
128 ounces. So,
Tadpole babies.
gosh, it's hard to say. It really is, because some paints only take 2 ounces of Floetrol. Some take 4.
Valerie says she really likes the test tubes. Says it gives a chance for negative space in the painting. That's a nice switch up sometimes. Thank you, Valerie.
But we are going to airbrush this too, so to blend all this stuff so it doesn't look so wormy. Definitely is an interesting color palette. Board.
Swipe. Do I hear a swipe?
No, I'm not swiping. I'm going to work with it and see what we get.
Airbrush.
Here she comes.
Allie, you got an active imagination. Worms can get airbrushed into caterpillars. They can also get squashed like bugs.
Hey, we have a cricket that lives out here too. I was going to let you know that. He paid me a visit last night while I
What
was out
would a
here.
live be without an airbrush? She loves her airbrush. From Valerie Smith. Hey, Joe from Forney, Texas. Hope I pronounced that right.
We used test tubes on this painting to try something different.
Well, Allie, you know what they say, great minds think alike.
Are you comparing yourself to Ellie?
No,
What are you talking about?
she just said, I have no idea. Her mind is so active.
I still loved when she called Nate a jerk. That was a good video, Ellie. We all kind of thought that when we were pulling things out of our challenges out.
Jennifer has a suggestion for anyone wondering. She said a light sand on the album label and sprayed on the glue gun. Let it sit for a few minutes and a little scraping and the label is gone.
I wonder if it will work on those old ones, though. Because those old labels are different than newer albums. I have to look to see where I'm going with this.
Captain Poole says, this fat chick about fell out of the chair last night. Dang baby lizard was in here. Jennifer said the one she did was a 78 from 1950.
Oh, okay. I will try that, Jen. Thank you.
Judy Lee said she's new here, but she loves it. Maybe sometimes you can do a feather pull with mandalas. I am part Native American. I'm into the art that reflects that sometimes.
Did you watch Kristen Oladatterstein's Angel Wings? Because that was absolutely gorgeous. I have not even wanted to attempt one of those because, I don't know, it's just kind of her thing, you know? Everybody tries. I've seen some good ones that actually worked, and then I've seen lots of failures. But you know, she doesn't put a cup inside of a cup when she does hers. She just pours it from one cup. But everybody's finding that if you put a cup inside of another cup and do it, it works. I don't know, maybe Nate and I'll try something like that when he's here. One little bare spot there.
She says she said no, but I'm still trying to master technology.
Yeah, that's hard enough. You know, I can't even edit a video yet. Sorry, guys, because it would be so much more fun if I could show you it dry at the end. But I'm going to learn that. That's my goal for next year. Maybe sooner.
I'm just waiting for the FCC when they come in and say that we have to go with a 5-second delay to delete out all our inappropriate
You have a delay.
comments.
You have a delay. That's so you can delete the trolls before their stuff gets seen.
Valerie wants to know, do you ever do a straw anymore?
I don't ever. I did a straw once. And
that's why she's holding what she has.
Well, it's not just that. It's the condensation that builds up inside the straw. So you have to like keep changing straws. I must blow a lot of hot air. But you end up with
the
moisture on your painting. Yeah. Not to mention that you're lightheaded as all get out when you're doing something big. But another thing too, when you're doing the straw, you get this loopy effect. Unless you push it way out to get the wispy effect. It's just easier to just grab the airbrush and just play.
Mary Ellen said she's watched someone do a string pull and make feathers.
Yeah.
That was just out.
Gina DeLuca just did those. Yeah, hers were pretty. Ellen and I actually watched that the other night.
I agree, Valerie. She doesn't like straw. She says she doesn't want someone spitting her painting.
There you go.
When she buys it.
Flu season's coming. I don't like it at all. Shall we swipe? They're all going to say yes. I don't think there's enough paint on there for me to tilt. Ellie licks all her paints.
That's because you use tequila in your paint. That's why, Ellie.
Let me try tilting first.
Judy's saying no. Everybody's saying yes. Yes. Lady says swipe it. The Dragon War.
I'm tilting it first to see how much zigzagging I've got going on.
Shut up, Allie.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Who said that?
Valerie Smith. Valerie says swipey. They're getting a lot of yeses. Yeah, too much white on it. April says, give it a whip. I think that's a typo.
I'm going to put a little more color on it
Yeah.
before I swipe it, though.
Swipe, swipe.
Then I have to do two swipes. So let's give it some color.
So much the airbrush.
Yeah.
Carrie sees dinosaurs.
I can always dip it too, but instead of swipe it. If you guys want to see a dip. I think I've done a dip on the live though.
As Mita said, I also had a swipe day today.
Well, we can always, if the swipe doesn't work, we can always dip.
Touch of yellow.
Well, it has the bronze and it has the, I don't think yellow it would be too much mud.
Valerie, I was a good girl and I only won beer before the live. Yeah, but the big question, Valerie, is how many have you had since you've been on the live?
You guys are hilarious.
Just kidding.
Alan's just jealous because he doesn't have a beer.
I don't have any beer.
Alan's not a drinker.
No, I
We
did
are
that.
social drinkers. Well, pretty much the only time we drink is when we're around my family, isn't it?
Well, that's kind of a necessity, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't drink around. You can't be around my brother without
Just
having
don't
a beer.
drink her brother's wine.
Oh boy, don't drink my brother's wine.
Kevin Young wants to know, how long does that take to dry?
I would say at least 3 days, and then I'd let them cure for 2 to 3 weeks before I do anything else to them. The best way to let them is to let them cure for 30 days. Mine sit on the rack for so long waiting to be done that they get probably a month and a half curing time. I tried to do my commission work and get that stuff done, and
I didn't mention shots. Though.
okay, let's get this side done. I'm going to have a line there.
Margarita time.
You guys know how much I hate swipes, right? So I'm doing this for you, for them, because they know how much I hate swipes. You'll never see a video intentionally made for a swipe, that's for sure.
Slang and drinks and painting is life, according to Allie. Sounds like we got a bunch of drinkers here. Keep pulling out Crown and Coke. Belismo.
Hey, I'm just a tequila shot girl, so. We used to shoot darts on Tuesday nights when we lived in New York. And I would suffer every Wednesday morning when I had to go to work. And I worked in the finance department at a bank. So
Balancing all your checkbooks.
no, not their checkbooks, the bank's checkbooks.
Vodka and Diet Coke.
I wonder if I should go over this one more time to get that line
Oh,
out.
Allie just realized she's in the wrong meeting. She thought this was an AA meeting.
Yeah. I got to pull this side one more time to get that line out. And
Johnny
hopefully
Walker Black and Diet.
I don't like that already. Look.
Mike's Hard Lemonade. Jack and Coke.
We have this beer here called Sweet Baby Jesus. But we won't drink it because of that. I'm not going to get that line out. Okay.
I think you should run your spice right away.
What?
Nothing.
Are you telling me what to do now?
Not me.
Grasshopper?
Not me. It's just, you know.
I struggled enough writing a bio. Thank you, Nate, for your help on that.
Good night, Shirley. Hope you feel better.
You can wash that off for me while you're sitting there.
Wash up. What? Elena up next.
Yeah. I kind of like the colors in this, though. Let me torch it. I may have to add a little more white up here and tip it off just to get rid of that blue and red. I feel like Sandra Lett right now.
Caller sponsors, everyone. Sounds like you were slipping. Yep.
Here's a background painting for you, Nate. I was telling Nate I have this huge box of paintings that's all backgrounds to play with when he comes. We have so much stuff to play with. I have more resin coming, and
How many bottles of paint on the wall?
we have quite a few now because I had got new colors.
Jennifer just added to it from last week.
Yes, and I've got to put a shelf up for those color shift paints too. So they have their own spot. Because if I don't, they'll come up missing when Nate comes.
Yeah, they'll have a spot.
They'll have a spot in Nate's suitcase. Just kidding. All right, let me turn it around. Ooh.
No, I am not doing a swipe.
Why not, Al? So I think more of this will come popping up here in a little while. But it's a great background for something.
Nate, let me just prep the canvas for you.
The white did not have silicone. No.
Nate's going to need to take a U-Haul back.
I should just get some boxes now because I'm probably going to be shipping some stuff back for him. This has to go on the bottom shelf.
Yeah.
See the pretty colors, though. Oops. Damn, camera. It does not like me when I do that.
He's got ideas.
All right, I'm getting it out of the camera. He's got ideas.
Rosemary wants to know, when are you going to do a resin pour?
I'm not sure. I'm going to be doing some resin work when Nate's here. I'm still working on getting all my colors. And I want to make sure that I can do a video showing you guys how to use acrylics with the resin. So I'm still working on the base coats. I did call Stone Coat today and put my order in for some more stuff. I have a green top for that. Oh, that didn't have a top.
Ella's got ideas for Nate too.
So if there's things that you guys definitely want to see while Nate is here, start emailing me those things of stuff that him and I can do together. I'm sure we're going to be doing some embellishments, and it's hard to say with Nate because when he comes, he's going to be a little overwhelmed when he sees how much canvas I have.
Good night, Mary. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night.
Good night,
Rest.
Mary.
Judy says she loves the Stone Coat resin and colors. And she says, thank you for the heads up.
Yeah, and the code is still available, guys, if you want to get that resin. The link is below in the description. But you'll get $30 off an $80 order.
When did Jeannie sneak in here?
Jeannie's been here a little bit. I forgot to acknowledge that she was here. Sorry, Jeannie.
Jeannie's been quiet.
Jeannie did a dirty pour for her challenge piece. I was so proud of her. But I wish you would have used that third cup.
She said she finally made a couple of coasters with the resin out of tile.
Okay, let me get that out of there.
Vanessa said she's afraid of resin, but looking forward to learning. Now you've got some videos on
I do have some videos out
resin
there.
coating.
Yep, on resin coating. So check those out. But yeah, we're gonna do some step by step. And that's why I said I want to use the acrylic paints because everybody has those available to them. And then as far as the mica powders, you can pick up some eyeshadows at the store and you can use those as your mica powder. But I want to stress the fact how much acrylic you can use and what not to use.
Carol said she had to step away and she wanted to know if you put silicone in the test tubes. No.
I did spray them, yes. But the paint already had silicone in it. And they still didn't come out clean. So that spray silicone inside of glass doesn't work like it does in plastic. And I'm sorry I'm coughing. My allergies are really bad today. Okay, Mr. Welch. What are you going to fancy us with? Yep, you can use nail polish too inside your resin.
Now watch this, guys.
What?
Just want to show you something. I'm going to put the pad down first this time. Let me get this thing unfolded.
Her cat, Laura's cat, got tired of helping me, so she's sleeping on the trash bag.
Still wearing my rings too.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's gonna be tough getting those gloves on.
Yeah, I was talking to Nate about switching to dimethicone, swabbing it in our cups just to see if maybe that might have an effect on irritation in the throat, coughing, etc. You need to like wean one thing off at a time to see if it actually is something I'm using. Ellie says your rings are pretty fancy. I'm going to buy him a real one like that. What is a marble roll?
Marble roll.
That's probably like Anne Osborne does that with just a little bit of color on the edge of her cup and she rolls the cup through the white. So it looks marbly.
You know, I think we're gonna have to make a run pretty soon, you know, to get me some more glovies.
Yeah. I have to take those wheels back to Harbor Freight when they come, so they'll be here Wednesday. Night, Seamus. Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Stop again next Monday.
Or Thursday.
Thursday's our drawing for our sponsors.
Our sponsors.
So everybody that's donated to the channel, they have until Wednesday night.
Yes.
And our drawing will be Thursday at 8 o'clock. Want to do it at 8?
Let's do it 8.
8 o'clock, 8 p.m. If you're not here, it's okay. It's not going to be a choice of gifts, so it won't be hard to do it. And most of the sponsors, I have their emails, so I'll be able to get in touch with you.
I'm trying to decide now.
Nicole, you want to make sure they're metallic mica powder type eyeshadows. Yeah.
Colors. We use just about everything. I don't want to do metallics. Colors.
What are you doing? The big test tube?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a
You're gonna do a pour.
pour,
Ooh.
an angled pour.
like I did the first one.
I want to do what at some time I'm going to do a video what Wiggles does with the spin.
I have it right there. It's the
I know.
banding wheel.
I know.
Use a square canvas.
But-
You can do one now.
Yeah, but
Just got to set up some cardboard around you.
yeah, that's the problem. And we don't
All
have
right.
time to do that
We'll do that when Nate's here.
because I think
We'll
that's
do a
pretty.
spinner.
We haven't done a spinner.
No, because I don't like to make people dizzy.
I'm not worried about making people dizzy. I'm worried about the final results.
Maria, I have not changed the lighting. However, we don't have the big lights up. Let me turn this one on. Is that a little bit better?
I mean, we've been doing
We
this
don't-
almost
we
2
didn't-
hours, and
Yeah, we didn't have these up behind us. Yeah, I love to watch Wiggles. It's very hard on the eyes, though, when he starts spinning those things. Kitty wants to know if you're going to spray it,
spray what?
that tube.
Nah.
He says, nah.
Actually, I probably should to get the paint out.
Yeah, anytime you guys notice something different, like it's too dark or something, please let us know so we can double check, make sure all the lights are on. My neighbor commented to me the other day about, I can look out my window at 2 o'clock in the morning and those lights are on in that
Still on.
garage.
I
Because
can tell you.
I'm out here answering comments and emails, and because I can't go to bed that early.
I can tell you that I'm not out here
No,
at 2
Ellen is
a.m.
not out here though.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Ellen cleans all the containers for me because I mix the paint. So
Yeah, I do that when I'm cooking dinner.
no, you don't. Yeah, he does kind of. The way he just lets that paint slide on that canvas, and but he is fun to watch. Can I show the best piece I have?
Which one is the best piece you have?
It's hanging in the living room.
The Royal Ferret?
No, the 3-tiered bottle bottom that's resin on the recycled canvas. That's what I feel is well, actually, it's my favorite piece. All my pieces are pretty, Kevin.
No.
Hey, Marcy.
How about mine?
Girl, when you going home?
I thought you moved down there. Okay. So, I'm going to go with Lucas Steel Blue, Soho Manganese Blue, Blix Bright Aqua Green, Soho Cadmium Green Blue,
5
and
a.m. tomorrow, she's leaving.
Grumbacher Phthalo Yellow Green.
5 a.m. on the East Coast. She's going to be really tired.
That means she's got to be at the airport at about 3 a.m.
Yep. Good one, Nate.
What?
He's got a split screen because he's editing his video while he's watching us. And he's typing what we were saying on his video. Yeah, you might as well stay up, Mars, so you can sleep on the way home.
Just don't miss your connecting flight.
I know Nate's got a, what is it? If that takes that flight, it's 3-hour layover. Well, he can do yoga and meditate. That's what he told me he was going to do.
Or we can eat yogurt and mediate.
I was just going to ask you, Mars, if you were doing a live, but I saw you did that resin video with Paris, so I wasn't sure. Oh, she's got a nonstop flight. She's a lucky girl.
First class. I'm throwing a little black and white in there too. I'm going for the full 100 milliliter.
So I went and grabbed my favorite painting so Kevin can see.
It's the one I did, right?
No.
Oh.
And
I
just
thought that
put-
was your favorite painting.
This is my favorite painting ever. And this hangs in my living room.
We are going to be a little over 100 milliliters.
Are you going to put a base coat down?
I need to put a base coat down.
I love the colors. Silicone. He almost put silicone one down.
You said no silicone, right?
That's not base paint though.
I thought that was base paint.
No, it's white paint.
Need to mark these things.
So they told us today that it's supposed to be 72 here on Halloween night. So we're going to have a lot of kids. Good thing I bought a lot of candy bars.
Yeah, if you just keep Jake out of them, you'd be all set.
I know. So I had a guy from New York City buy 3 paintings out of my Etsy shop this weekend. 3 beautiful paintings, actually. So he got 3 great pieces.
I got a little dabber in there.
A little what? What's a dabber?
You know, one of those paint bougueres.
Kevin, it really is hard to let some of them go. Ones that I have a lot of views on, I keep. I have 6 in the house that are my high viewed videos, so I keep those. I resin them and hang them up, but I get attached to some of them. Yeah, he had a goober, Jen. It was either a paint goober or a Floetrol goober, but I'm pretty sure it was a paint goober.
It was a paint bouguer.
No, it wasn't a spider or a gnat. We have no buggies in here this week.
No.
We've been very good keeping the doors completely closed. And I've already warned Alan when winter gets here, he'll be using the front door instead of the back door.
I've been banished. Can't come in through the back door anymore.
Hi, Rebecca. I'm excited for our giveaway, aren't you? Oh, I don't want to talk to him while he's pouring.
Yeah, I can't do two things at once.
Kevin, it's a triple bottle bottom pour. I can't remember what video number it was though, but I do have a video on it. You know, we have the sponsored giveaway coming up November 1st. And probably the week that Nate is here will probably be our 50,000 subscriber giveaway. So as soon as we hit that 48,000, I'm going to upload that video showing the prizes, and then you'll see how to enter and how to pick your prizes, and we'll draw from that. I do not have a name for it, Kevin. I try not to name my paintings. I want my buyers to name them. Yeah, if you live out of the country during the drawings, we do a PayPal donation to those winners. But yeah, we don't ship anything out of the country. You're running off. Oh, hurry, catch it. Don't worry about that. Thank you, Kitty. A lot of people name their paintings so that years and years down the road, it could be very popular by its name, and it ties you to a specific artist.
I could name every one if you'd let me.
Well, Sandy, I started crocheting when I was 4 years old with my grandmother and learned how to do needlepoint. And from that, we went to a lot of art stuff in grade school. I have pictures of me in my Catholic school uniform doing mosaics with the nuns. And it's just been a constant in my life. My mom's very crafty. But we did ceramics. We did all kinds of things. And then I took 4 years of art in high school and did pottery and screen printing and all that stuff. So I've always dabbled with paint. I've been making jewelry for over 15 years now. And I do hand-painted beads. And I worked at a bakery, so I still got to be artistic there with the cakes. And I still do bake from home when I get orders. So yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I want some of my no-bake cookies. There's
your no-bake cookies.
there's your order.
Maybe for Halloween I'll make you some. Thank you, Marcy. She's putting a challenge up there.
What's the challenge?
See how many people can send a super chat. There it is. Laura just posted its video 151 for the triple bottle bottom pour painting. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, super chat does take 30% of our donations. But we also have a PayPal link below if you don't want to do that. I love the colors, Al. Yeah, my son is actually an artist as well. He does a lot of sketching. It takes him forever to sketch though, but it's so realistic. Thank you, Kendra. I think I missed Monica, didn't I? I did. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Lee. Yeah, everybody that's donating through PayPal, thank you so much. We get quite a few through there, so everybody's names are be in the drawing. I'm so excited. I can't wait.
We get some pretty neat gifts.
Yeah. I like the fact that they can pick out which painting they want. If I still have it.
And for the beginners, then no, I'll be quiet.
Yeah, I have 5 emails right now, but I can't check them when I'm filming. I don't think. I haven't figured that part out yet.
Okay, how many of you are tilting your phones or your laptops while I'm tilting the canvas?
PayPal does not take half. They just take, I think it's what, 6% maybe or something like that. We get a lot more through them. I always donate through PayPal.
I'll try to get rid of some of this excess without losing too much.
Ellie's been tilting the whole time.
Great minds.
Linda's tilting her head. Eileen's phone is up and down. Catherine's tilting her head.
No, I can hear it now. People are saying, "Don't, you went too far."
I'm not saying anything,
I'm-
guys. As you
I'm-
notice, I'm being quiet.
I'm contemplating my next move.
Ellie says, we all trying to help you with that fish.
What fish? I'm just not liking this up here, though.
Kendra said it looks like a stingray. Thank you, Kingdom. Prehistoric water dinosaur. Looks like a ghost. Airspray the corners.
It's Lady
Ellie's like, airbrush, Alan.
No!
Thank you, Judy.
It's Lady Godiva's backside. These are golden flowing locks. Okay, I got to take a torch to it.
You're going to take a torch to it. I love to watch him paint because he just has a totally different vision than what I have. But yeah, his always come out pretty good. So, and he's selling.
That's the first thing that I'm.
Monica says, "Let the bright green come down."
Let the
The
Goldilocks hair down.
Don't get too close.
Catch the hair on fire.
Terry, it all depends. We've been doing ours a little bit different on Etsy, but we range anywhere from 30 to 60 cents a square inch.
A lot of paint on there. 105 milliliters.
Now you poured quite a bit off on it one end though.
Come on out of there, Bubbles.
spooky.
I don't know. I'm just not.
Terry said airbrush.
Well, we've got some of that wispiness is starting to come through the white here and here.
You want to use a straw and blow out a little bit?
No, I'm not spitting on my painting. Nothing against straws. I understand why people do it, but
It's okay, Liz, because as soon as we get done here, it'll upload and you can watch it. I do not frame mine unless a customer requests it.
we were having that discussion the other day too when we were at Michael's.
Yeah. Careful with that, don't push too far.
Yeah. I have not mastered the airbrush by any means.
Sometimes on a commission piece, they'll want it framed, but we send them to Michael's or wherever they want the frame from so they can pick it out. It is very expensive to frame paintings. Yep. Now, if Alan had a workshop where he could do woodworking, he could make our frames.
I have a man cave.
You have a man cave. You have a heat
Right
cave.
now is like a man
You have a heat cave.
storage locker.
It's a pod right now. You have all winter to play out there. You can run an extension cord out with your heater. I did promise you we'd look into getting electric, so. He's all about pushing it out, Laura. He always does that. I just cringe when he gets that airbrush out. Yes, it definitely would cost more to ship, for sure. Frames are heavy.
I don't do anything down here.
I did buy him a router to route my MDF boards, but I ended up taking them to my friend Dan, and he cut it and routed it for me. I still got to get some primed. I just want to play with my resin so bad.
Leave it alone. I'm doing more damage than I am good.
You're not going to blow out the bottom?
No.
Ellie says the ghost has bangs now.
Clean my edges.
Oh, yeah. If we framed them, you'd have to charge at least $4 or $5 a square inch. They'd be way more expensive. People wouldn't be able to afford them.
Which doesn't mean that they can't be framed.
Right. Most a lot of people have husbands that are handy that can make them frames. Or you can buy it and piece it together yourself.
What are you saying?
I want you to be a handyman. Let's send you to woodworking class at Dan's house. Good night, Carrie. Thanks for watching. Yes, he used a big, tall,
100 milliliter.
is it a beaker? Or, yeah, it's a beaker. See, Kevin, that's one thing. If you spray water on this, it may crack. The paint may crack. That's what you don't want to do with acrylic pouring. Now, you could spray dish soap that's diluted with water, and that will give you some cells as well. But I've never tried it. Thank you, Jennifer. It was a graduated cylinder. No, you don't want to use paint thinner either. No.
Okay. I'll try to give you a close up.
towards, there you go.
And this will
I-
change.
Yeah, I want to see how many cells are going to come up in those bands because it's starting to.
Off to the pouring rack.
You mean the
Drying
drying rack?
Any cells or skins you want?
Maybe. You can spray alcohol on it. I've tried that before. Some people spray Rain-X on them, but that just gives you way too many cells. And then you end up with little divots in your paint. Can you watch the screen?
Sure. Ghostly job.
Ghostly job. Mwah.
My talents lie elsewhere. Can't have a husband that cooks, cleans, and has carpentry skills. That just wouldn't be fair.
Sure it would. We have been a team from day one, haven't we? He's always done up the dishes or whatever. We have a dishwasher, but everybody's too lazy to empty it. And he gets mad.
I was raised by a stepfather that my mom always worked, so
Everybody had chores.
everybody had chores, and my stepfather did. He did all the cooking, cleaning,
Yeah, he did.
mowing the lawn. The only thing he didn't do, only if he absolutely had to, was laundry. So that was the 5 of our responsibilities. We had 5 kids growing up. So
Well, you have actually 7, but 5 were still at
5
home.
that were living in the house.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, guys, question time. Get them in
There
now.
was a question from Aunt Shelley. She says, "What does it do? Add cell the alcohol?"
It's kind of like separates the paint colors apart. I wonder if I could spray one on here and show them.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Let me-
Appreciate your contribution
Thanks,
and
Steph.
support.
Let me pull one more skin and then I'll grab some of that ugly one there and we'll do it on there.
Kevin's got a good question. What are the winning lottery numbers?
Yeah. Oh, if we only knew.
Nate says, "Can't really focus on editing. You guys are too distracting."
You think we're distracting on here? Wait till you come here. You won't get anything done. No, I'm
Thanks,
just kidding.
Marcy. She's like, "Woo, lots of people playing the game. You guys rock."
All right. Well, this one's already got too many cells. Darn it.
Marcy, we're still trying to figure out how you do it.
She's a busy girl. She's always traveling.
On the road, doing videos daily.
Well, I think that we would be more active on our channel too if we didn't have everybody living here, first of all. I hate it when I'm doing something out here and they come out and they say, "What's for dinner?" It's like, really? Why don't you fix me dinner? Okay,
Okay, Catherine.
here's
does have
alcohol.
a valid question. Will you all do more lives when Nate gets there?
Oh yeah, we're going to do a live every day.
Yeah. I'll be doing live at 5:30 when Nate and Tina
So
are
I
going
got
to bed.
Ton of little pinhole cells that started. I didn't have that bottle of the dish soap one anymore. I think I dumped it out. But yeah, you get a little bit surface cells. They're not the deep cells that come up. It's the cells setting on top.
Kevin wants to know, how much does it cost to do one of these a day?
Well, your canvas, it depends what size canvas you're using and what quality of the canvas you're using. Paint's not too bad because you're mixing it with additives like Floetrol and I used the glue, so I can take 2 ounces of paint and I can make 12 ounces of paint with that, just about.
And we're cutting
So.
into Marcy's time.
Marcy's not going live tonight. She already told us.
Oh, okay. Catherine
So,
was asking.
so if you guys have questions, let's do it now. And we can also talk about the giveaway. So as of today, we have
46,422 when we went live.
right. So we're getting really close. I would
And
say
thank you all for sharing.
yes, sharing the
because
videos has really helped too.
That's what's helping our growth, and we appreciate it.
But we have two prizes that are identical, only because it's such a great prize. We decided to do two. We have a very special prize that was donated, and we have probably a painting and some coasters and some jewelry. We haven't decided on all that yet, but our goal was to have, was it 8 prizes? 8 prizes for US and 2 for overseas. And of course, the overseas prizes will be cash, 20 and 10.
Fiona wants to know, how does the humidity affect your work?
Humidity plays a big part, especially in drying. My heater that I have out here has a dehumidifier now, so they've been drying a little bit better. Thank you, Terry. And you don't want to force them dry because you might get cracking. So just let them dry by themselves. Let them do their thing. Make sure you have some circulation under your painting that helps to dry them a little bit faster.
Marcy, if you're still here, have a safe trip home.
Yes.
Get some rest.
She's going to trick or treat with her girl. She's excited about that.
Good night, Valerie.
I have not done the video on the coconut milk serum, and I am going to do that video tomorrow. Monday, I have hair to do for friends. I'm always busy, aren't I?
How you doing?
I have to do Sharon's hair and cut
You
it.
gonna do yours too?
No, we won't talk about my hair right now. And then Thursday, I'm probably going to be filming along with Wednesday afternoon. So there is a video for tomorrow that'll be coming up.
That's the...
Grab it and I'll show them it. You guys can see it.
Judy's got a question. Are those cardstock you were scraping the paint on?
These are photo paper, the shiny side. You can use satin or gloss and they work. You might make sure you get them flat as soon as possible though, because no, that's not it. Because they will buckle. It's the red, black, and so probably on the top shelf of the rack.
You tell Monica I haven't forgot about her little gadget.
Oh yes, we're still working on what we're going to do with Monica's gadget. Yes, and Jennifer's gadgets. We just had a busy weekend this weekend.
Well, that was mine.
No, it's on the top rack over there.
Over here?
Is that it? Black? No, that's resin. Is it the one next to it?
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. He's bringing it.
Sorry, I'm slow at retrieving things like I am at painting.
You can mix all this paint up and get a color. I don't do it though. But this is the video that will be up tomorrow. That's already dry.
Marlene.
So that'll be one you can watch tomorrow.
Rest well tonight.
So if we don't have any more questions, I think we're gonna head out. Everybody have a great day tomorrow, and I will be filming some tomorrow as well. We'll have videos all week. We were pretty good last week. We had a video every day because I forced myself.
Maria, thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you, everybody. If it was your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click the like button, share the videos, leave comments on the video so we know that you're watching. Check out my Facebook page. The link is below. And also my Etsy shop and Redbubble. I think we're going to look into getting into Teespring. Oh my goodness, we're going to have so many links by the end of the year, aren't we, guys? And the PayPal link is there as well. Stone Coat Countertops, Art Coat Resin, that link is there. The code is CWA, all in caps, for $30 off an $80 order. We did do a flood coat last week on the live. If you want to go back and watch that, I showed how I cleaned the painting in the beginning and then we flood coated at the end. And Nate's GoFundMe was going to be wrapping up tomorrow. That is posted on my Facebook page, the link to that GoFundMe drive, I guess, fundraiser. So hopefully he'll get his final ticket purchase and be all set with that. So he'll be here next Wednesday and we'll probably go live sometime Thursday, maybe Friday morning-ish. Saturday we'll be at Art in the Carolinas all day probably and meeting up with some of our viewers, a little meet and greet. Sunday is pretty much wide open. We'll probably be filming all day Sunday, but we're going to make videos too and not just do all lives. And we're going to be doing some embellishing and some resin work and painting, and we're just going to have fun.
Fiona's got a question. How do you know how long to heat bubbles to remove them, but not so long as to dry the surface before the under layers dry?
Just watch when you're going with your, you want to cut that troll?
No, my Ellie again.
Okay, so just watch when you're going with your torch. You'll see the bubbles pop on the surface. So then give it a rest for a second, and then you can go back slowly with your torch, but make sure you're about 6 to 8 inches away from your painting. If you stay in one spot too long, you're going to see a skin start to form on your painting, and that means you're burning your paint. So just keep moving slowly, but don't stay in one place too long.
They said the crazy troll jerk left the thumbs down.
That's all right. I don't care.
That's okay.
It still counts, guys. Just remember
feedback.
that. Whether you give a thumbs up or a thumbs down, it still moves us up in the queue. It's just activity on our video. So I don't take anything to heart. I don't take negative comments to heart unless they're personal. And I've gotten rid of people that did that to me. So I don't need the negativity. We like to keep things positive here, and you know,
Right.
I don't let things get to me anymore.
PMA,
PMA?
not PMS. PMA,
What's PMA?
positive mental attitude.
Oh, positive mental attitude. Well, I got the mental right, so. Okay, guys, we're going to head out. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We
Yes,
will
thank you.
see you again on Thursday at 8 p.m. for the sponsor giveaway. And we are going to do that live. If you can't make it, that's fine. If you've donated through PayPal, I already probably have your email address. If you've purchased paintings from us through the auctions, I'll have it. And then next week, while Nate is here, you'll probably see the 50,000 subscriber giveaway video come up, how to enter. And we're doing an auction next Thursday night at 8 p.m. Oh my goodness, we have so much going on.
Catherine thinks we still need to have a pouring convention.
We do need to have a pouring convention. It has to be at the beach, in that big old beach house we were at with 14 bedrooms, because that was 3 stories of fun.
Oh, could you imagine having 26, 30 painters in
It
there?
would be awesome, because there was a pool table, a theater, there was double everything in 2 kitchens, a pool, a cabana. Yeah, it would definitely be a party.
It's definitely, and with all the drinks that everybody was
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
concocting earlier.
Yeah, we should talk about that. We're going to the beach next year in May for our family vacation, but not to the same beach house, unfortunately. So the one we're going to only has 9 bedrooms.
Catherine said she'd be there in a flash.
Oh, I definitely would be there for sure.
Marcy's in.
You see, we get enough of us.
Stephanie's got a question though. How do you keep them from curling?
These, even if they, while they're wet, it sucks if they curl because you lose your pattern, but you can still find pieces that you'll love. When they're dry and they're kind of ripply, you can put stuff on top of them to flatten them out. But yeah, I haven't had too many problems with it.
Carol Johnson wants to know, was this house on the Outer Banks? Yes.
Yes.
Kill Devil Hills.
Yes, it was called the Beach Palace. If you guys Google it, you'll see it. It's a big peach house. Alan and I said if we won the Powerball or the Mega Millions, we'd just buy it because we loved it. Also, Anne-Marie Ritterhoff uses a certain kind of photo paper. I can't remember. It's water resistant. So it won't do this. It won't ripple. I'm going to look and see exactly how much it costs, and I'll put that in my Amazon shop. And that along with Yupo paper. Yupo paper won't do that either. But I just do it because there's only little bits in here that I'll pull out. Like if I'm going to make a necklace, I'll just probably take this part here, maybe a little one over here for earrings. But I have so many of these.
And we've actually had a couple requests for them.
I've sent out. People have sent me self-addressed stamped envelopes, and I've sent them back out to them. So, all right, guys.
P.O. Box, do you want to?
Oh, yeah. Our fan mail P.O. Box is 863 Youngsville, North Carolina, 27596. If you guys want to send us a postcard or a letter or anything, keep in touch. What else? We're forgetting anything?
Jennifer says pick a date and she's there.
Yeah, we definitely should plan that.
Monica says she'll be the bartender.
There we go. Yeah. Well, it all depends what time of year you book too, because like we're booking the last weekend when it's under $6,000. So then the next one available would probably be what, September, October, when it's back down to that price. The whole summer, it's like $18,000 a week.
Next year is going to be crazy for us.
Yeah, next year is really crazy.
40-year anniversary.
We have 40-year high school reunions, both of us, on different days, different high schools. We have our annual trip for, to the beach.
And our 20th anniversary.
And then our 20th anniversary, we wanted to go to Punta Cana. So we'll see if we can make that happen because we've never really been out together on a trip. So
Michelle said that she said Kodak Extra Life.
Kodak Extra Life. Yes, that's the one. So I don't know how expensive it is, guys, but I'll price it out and see if I can find a cheap one for us and put the link in.
Okay.
All right.
Any Zon shoppers?
Oh, Amazon. Yeah. I did add some more things to the Amazon shop. Our sales are kind of low this month, but that's okay. We don't mind. As long as everybody's getting what they need. And what did I put? I put some new things on there. It's funny because I'll just be on there looking around and I'm like, oh, add that to the shop. But even if you're just shopping through Amazon, you're not buying supplies, you can still go through my link and we'll get a commission on that. It doesn't cost you anything, but we make a little bit of money on your purchases. So keep that in mind while you're Christmas shopping. Yes, Christmas is coming. Oh my goodness. I got to get my Etsy shop loaded up with tiles and jewelry and, oh boy, and the 83 paintings that are behind me. But we did sell some this weekend, so we were happy.
Let's go.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. We will see you later this week on Thursday. And have it 8 o'clock Eastern time for the drawing. Have a happy Halloween, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye now.
Good night.